Hello and Assalamu alaikum. The Prophet Muhammad is the greatest human in history. It is easy and somewhat biased to hear that from a Muslim. But let's see what some of the most intelligent non-Muslim people in human history have said. Michael H. Hart, a contemporary professor of history, said, "My choice of Muhammad to lead the list of the world's most influential persons may surprise some readers and may be questioned by others, but he was the only man in history who was supremely successful on both the religious and secular level." Mahatma Gandhi, renowned thinker of India, said, "I became more than ever convinced that it was not the sword that won a place for Islam in those days. In the scheme of life, it was the rigid simplicity, the utter self-effacement of the Prophet, the scrupulous regard for pledges, his intense devotion to his friends and followers, his fearlessness, his absolute trust in God and his own mission." Edward Gibbon, considered the greatest British historian of his time, said, "The greatest success of Muhammad's life was effected by sheer moral force, without the stroke of a sword." George Bernard Shaw, winner of the Nobel Peace Prize and literary expert, said, "I believe that if a man like him were to assume dictatorship of the world, he would succeed in solving its problems in a way that would bring it much peace and happiness. He must be called the savior of humanity." William Montgomery Watt, professor of Arabic, said, "To suppose Muhammad an impostor raises more problems than it solves. Moreover, none of the great figures of history is so poorly appreciated in the West as Muhammad." Alphonse de Lamartine, renowned French poet and historian, said, "If greatness of purpose, smallness of means, and astonishing results are the three criteria of a human genius, who could dare compare any great man in history with Muhammad?" John William Draper, renowned American scientist, said, 4 years after the death of Justinian, 569 AD, was born at Mecca in Arabia the man who of all men exercised the greatest influence upon the human race, Muhammad. Who do you think is the greatest human in history? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you found the video beneficial. If you did, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell icon on, like the video, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum.